Hello, my people. Mohbad get house for Royal Palm Estate in Lekki. More secret is coming out. Una know, God, oh, make God no let our children, our sons, our daughters marry their enemy. Mohbad married his enemy. Wunmi is Mohbad's enemy. How can that 23-year-old girl sit down on all Mohbad's property? And she keeps saying that Mohbad no get anything, Mohbad did not have anything. Now somebody is saying with facts that Mohbad own a house in Royal Estate properties in Lekki. My people, I greet you all again in the name of God, and I bring you all great tidings. You guys are going to hear raw evidence from the Coroner Inquest. Raw life evidence. But before we dive into that, I beg you all in the name of God, if you know you have not subscribed to my YouTube, I beg you, please subscribe. If you know you have not started following me, please follow, hit on that, tap on that notification bell so that each time I upload any video, you will be the first to be notified. My people, this video, voice note or voice messages where I won't play, they are going to be in stages. Just be patient. Try and make sure you watch all of them to the end, because this is live testimony from Mohbad's Coroner Inquest. Let's start, because hey, Wunmi, may God not let God give our sons bad wives, so wives when no know God. May God not give our sons those kinds of women. Now, wow, God. Yes, so may God not give our sons bad wives like women. God forbid. Mohbad actually own a house in Royal Pine Estate in Lekki. My people, make una listen. Una go hear with una own ear. I'm not making this up.
Walking to a point. Exactly. Here you carry the DVR away. What are you hiding? Exactly. Common sense. Exactly. Exactly. That is the point there. I hope. Yes.
That's a game.
I will repeat. Yes. Let me repeat, sir. Please. I will repeat. Please go ahead. Repeat it. The question is there CCTV in the house? He said yes. Then they now ask him, how long has Mohbad been staying in the house? He said 6 months to when Mohbad died. So let's count it back. Mohbad died in September. Yeah. So 6 months before then will be around March.
Yes.
Yeah. So he said that when they newly packed into the house, the CCTV was working. He said at a point the CCTV stopped working. And if the CCTV stopped working, that at the time Mohbad died, the CCTV was not working. How was he sure? That's the question. But here is my take. He established 3 things. One, there was indeed a CCTV. Yes. At a point, the CCTV was working, including under the case. There's a staircase. There's a CCTV camera under the staircase.
But why are they trying to hide the
where is the decoder? They didn't ask him, but this is me. Yes, as a lawyer, they are meant to cross-examine him in that way. No. And can I say something there? The landlord should be aware that, of course, he rented out that place with a CCTV in it. Now, if they say there was no CCTV at one point, or you understand, there must have been complaints to the landlord. So, in this case, yes. Why did they not? He said that the landlord was dribbling them, that the landlord will say they should come today, come tomorrow, that he will come and repair today, will come and repair tomorrow. And I will tell you what I know, that's a big, fat, planted lie. I'll tell you what, my estate has 160 terrace duplexes. The same style, the same finishing, the same everything, and I have CCTV. Everybody,
it's even
check 4
compulsory.
houses to Mohbad. Check 4 houses away from Mohbad, left and right. There's CCTV camera. How come Mohbad's gonna come be different? So what spoiled the CCTV? Number one, the question to investigators is there was indeed a decoder or a DVR to the CCTV. Where is it?
That's the question.
At least we can see from the point where the CCTV stopped working, right? Even if we can't see everything, we are able to see some account of what has happened. So why did they take it away? So he said, he confirmed that there was CCTV and the CCTV was well. You see, I'm not a lawyer, but I've followed my lawyer to court so many times to understand that they don't put all their cards on the table immediately. Because the man was reiterating, he was asking. So there are 3 phones. Why did you give some to the police and keep one? He didn't ask them as if he was asking if there was another one that was kept.
Can I just quickly say, interject you? I'm sorry there. You see, in situations like this, sometimes lawyers, of course, that's why they bring in experts to come and advise the judge, the sitting judge, for cases like this or things like this. If when you don't know about CCTV, because your own jurisdiction, you are a lawyer, your profession is you are a lawyer, then you can seek advice to understand that there are some questions that you need to ask. Like in this case, where is the DVR or where is the decoder? A lawyer may not know this. Are you getting me? A lawyer may not know they need to ask this question. And so, sometimes when they listen to people like you, and the only thing is to seek that thing and request for it. That, okay, can we have this? Can we have that? By getting to the landlord, if the house is not owned by Mohbad, as it is so claimed, can we get all these things? Then there will be an answer. Are you getting me? They have to give you an answer. They have to know where the decoder is or the DVR. You that you are writing not all call the decoder, please go and sit down. If it doesn't need it, they will advise the judge on that, or the magistrate. That is why you need expert. Stop writing that your rubbish. Stop copy pasting and writing and distracting here. Stop copy pasting and distracting. Continue, please. Go ahead.
Continue. I don't know what they are distracting us to.
Can you continue? Bossman, your network is not fantastic.
See? Okay, I want to say something, right? You see? From investigation, Royal Pine Estate is very big. There are 3 entrances to the estate with miles apart to show you how big the estate is. I own a property in also an estate. There are always 3 forums and platforms for residents and homeowners. So Mohbad belongs to the Landlord Association.
Hey.
And I said it with all empirical evidence of the estates.
Wow.
You see, I remember that Baba Mohbad mentioned at one point that my son told me that, Daddy, I bought a house maybe opposite or adjacent or not too far from my house. Mohbad might not have owned his own current estate, current house that he lived before he died, but Mohbad has a house in the estate, in Royal Pine Estate, because you don't become a member of the landlord's group except you own a property.
Okay, did you get to see his name in the Landlord Association?
Yes,
Wow. That means so we don't need it.
Yes,
That is money lady here. Why won't he say that bad, boss man? Please, let's continue, Biodu. Biodu, please go ahead, please.
See, let them know that we too, we are not sleeping and we are minds ahead. The truth is the truth, it can't be changed.
Yeah.
Toba Yoni group go anti-sleep gbogbo kini yẹn dání. Toba Yoni group, wọ́n tún máa fi wọ́n pé òun lélẹ̀. Aláwọ̀ èèyàn tó gbé royal time now, tó jẹ́ landlord.
You're right.
So Toba Yoni group ẹ máa padà rí tó kò sí àbúláwọ̀ ẹ̀wà. A máa padà rí. So, so, bóyá eléyẹn ni mi wà mọ̀. Ó lè má ẹgbẹ́ pé mo sọ pé mi ò sure bóyá eléyẹn ni. Because in the estate, in the landlord school, they won't state which block. Because when they do it, they will build like 10 houses in a block.
No magic,
and give us a
magic and fair wrong person like you.
I won't be able to say.
Lọ́njọ́ àwọn ọmọ mi ọkùnrin pàdé àwọn olórí burúkú láyé o. Ọjọ́.
As a house with all empirical evidences that Mohbad has a house in Royal Park. And whatever he told his father about owning a house is true. So at the end of the day, why they cross-examine Darosha, let me now go back to his cross-examination. One of the lawyers asked him to give accounts because he said this was where the cross-examination started. He said in his witness statement that it was the fight between Mohbad and Prime Boy that led to the injury he sustained. This was where all the questions generated from. They now ask him, so what happened? He said he went with Darosha to ATM to go and collect money. And when he was coming, he saw from a distance that there was scuffle between Prime Boy and what's it called? Mohbad. Then he said when he got to the scene that if he were at the scene that Prime Boy wouldn't have the effrontery to have fought Mohbad. But when he was coming, it was his voice that Prime Boy heard that made Prime Boy walk away from the scene. And when he looked at Mohbad's hand, there was blood coming from his hand. And Mohbad was angry and saying that, he now said, okay, how is the blood that was flowing from Mohbad's hand? How was it? Can you call it like a gush of blood? Or drops of blood? I like that lawyer. Or stream of blood. Was it a gush? Was it drop?
Or was it a stream?
Was it stream? And then stream down somebody's skin.
Don't stream like this. Gush is.
Yes. Over it was.
Drop is.
Yes, it was stream. That was small blood. But he tried to establish the fact that there was a fight between Mohbad. Then he said when he was coming.
Fight between Prime Boy and Mohbad.
Was examining. Then where were you? Who are the people on the scene? And I go, if I want to go back in there, money, lawyer come and be okay. To go so Mohbad at Prime Boy ni issue one is scuffle. Definitely a road to come there. Money at least there are no faces. Shall we don't think go? There are no faces to Mombe. At least the lawyer is trying to establish additional witnesses. So he said fight. Only yes, Oda your Mejimo, OG at Jide Bami. I'm sure we also lifestyle one day. Orioji àti DJ Bami wọ́n wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ojú méjì tó mọ̀ nìyẹn. Wọ́n wá bí pé okay ṣé skọ́fù yẹn ní pé verbal altercation.
Please, can you speak English, please, Biodun? Biodun, please continue with speaking in English, please. I beg you.
So the lawyer was now, that was Abiodun Makinde, and if the public is going to look for a lawyer, I'm not soliciting for her, but I'm just saying that people should know the kind of lawyer we should get. She knows how to ask the right question, because all the lawyers were just saying they had scuffle. Even in my mind, I was saying define scuffle. Verbal agreement could be altercations could be scuffle.
Exactly.
Physical combat, scuffle. Which of the scuffles? She stood up and asked the right question. They just said, okay, was it, combat or verbal? Darosha did not even understand what he mean by. The woman had to demonstrate and say, like, he was giving her punch. He said, yes. So they now ask him, okay, the punch, here is my own insight or my own picture of the events. At what point Mohbad and Prime Boy were fighting? You claim they had physical combat. So what led to the glass? How did the glass come in? He now said one thing, and the lawyer now asked him another question, which is how they will shoot themselves in the leg. The lawyer brought a picture of a tribal. Okay, which side of the tribal
exactly
was the glass that was broken? And he said left, right. He said right. Okay, which glass broke? So it was now that go to the vehicle company, go and ask them.
Hey, you say you were there now. Why are you telling him that to go to the company?
Biodun, your network.
Ask them?
I guess.
You understand?
Biodun,
Why are you not saying that?
Biodun, you are breaking up there.
This.
Biodun, you are breaking up there,
shoot
please.
themselves on the leg.
Okay, let's calm down.
Oh,
okay.
Hold on 1 minute. Let me tell the person to call me later.
Okay.
How can Darosha be saying that they should go and ask the company, the vehicle company?
I'm back.
That's when you know that they're lying.
Okay. They now ask me, which glass broke? Yes, which glass broke? Show us. Oh no, Darosha could not show us the glass that was broken. If you claim that Mohbad and Prime Boy were exchanging blows, you established to the court in your testimony that OG and DJ Bami were also witnesses. You established to the court that you knew that a glass broke, but you couldn't point to the court which glass was broken.
Yes.
Make it make sense, everyone, please.
Especially because you knew where you were coming from, yourself and Adura. You understand? So, of course, you should be able to know which side of the
glass,
vehicle.
Yes, because you were looking at them.
What caused it? Was it that they hit Prime Boy's? Yeah, what was it? Prime Boy's head they hit on the car.
What led to the breaking of the glass?
Car.
Is it a punch?
The police said he missed a punch. You are saying what? What is his own side of the story?
Because the side of the story is that
they were on their side don't match at all.
In fact, there was no correlation in that. I can't even make sense that he will miss a punch and punch into it, because his testimony says they were just by the side of the. They were putting words in his mouth. He was on this. They were both on the side, and people were around them. Not that Prime Boy was leaning towards the car. So how did he punch? And the testimony were not just aligning.
Another thing the lawyers, the legal representative would have, the representative would have also done is that there's evidence of the car and the Prado that they drove to the event Why didn't they judge? They're meant to put it on the screen, and they will show. That's what they do.
Tell you what.
And they will say to them, which side of the car broke? Is this the car?
In Nigeria, we have a long way to go.
Ah, no.
A court that was timing when the generator will be put off.
Wow.
We took like a third of the proceedings without microphone, without light, with high numbers of people in the court. So although thank God there was good what's it called, ambience, there was very, attacking fair. So but a court that was timing when the generator will be put off. A court that
somebody said I bought the fuel for the court almost 2 times. Somebody said I bought the fuel for the court almost 2 times. No one that he was shaking me sitting.
A court that could not provide
sorry to interject you, Biodun, I apologize. But you know what you just said now is not it happens even in the Supreme Court. That is one of the problems they have. The judges of the Supreme Court use their hands to write their, what do they call it, their judgment. So it's a national problem. Even up to the Supreme Court. They close at 4 p.m. because of generator issues, petrol issues, diesel issues, and all that. It's a federal presidential problem.
So, well, what do you say about technology? Like here, we have to go into all our system to get precedents, and all these cases, all these judgments acts as case. That is how we bring up case laws. You understand? So, how do you people do your case laws? This is why we don't
have faith in our judiciary. These are some of the problems. If you contact your friends.
So no database.
They'll tell you.
No database.
Okay, Biodu, please go ahead. Thank you. Sorry.
So, and I wonder how we are going to. I think that another thing the public can do, so that we start channeling our resources right. I wouldn't even mind to be part of it. When next I'm going, I will go with 25 liters of diesel. We died here.
Wow. So is
I'll go with 25 liters.
the public will volunteer, they will.
We have to.
I wouldn't give them money to buy.
No wonder they don't have sitting. I'm even surprised this one is so soon. Normally they would give it another 4 weeks, but this one is same month. I'm so surprised.
Because let me tell you, man, you were saying that the lawyers were supposed to ask questions.
Yeah.
I agree with you. But in a situation whereby the magistrate in Gaola, he has answered.
Oh, wow.
The next thing you will hear is as the court cases. He has answered the question. You see?
They fit not buy that one now.
Attracted national attention like this.
What is case law?
Should not be left
Decisions made in the court is either a precedent or a case law. It becomes a case law.
a set of
Do you understand? Precedent.
It should not be one person.
They refer to it to decide other cases.
Should be given to a personal opinion, which she has complete right over. We need a set of jury who can view issues from different perspectives.
Yes, agree. Nigeria does not have the jury system.
In Nigeria, not happen. Yeah, common law. That's what we have here. Common law precedence is what we have here. I don't know about Nigeria. I don't think they practice common law. I don't think that's the law in Nigeria. Go ahead, please. Sorry.
So, at the point when Darosha was giving his testimony, the leniency from the magistrates at a point makes him shout down at lawyers. We try to counter all of them. And I want to beg everybody, this pampering on all sides must stop.
Okay, Okay, they said from reliable source, it's the magistrate's first coroner case, so she lacks experience. It could be because I see a lot of
You give a matter that has attracted so much attention and noise to an inexperienced
no, could make sense. I just said it. I said this corona Inquest seemed like a waste of time.
She comes with, low level of. My lord, I don't have the right to talk down. I'm not.
I know.
This is my opinion. You've not done corona before, so we are not seeing the, high-handedness, level of somebody who has gone through different
I can sense it too. I can sense it. I swear down. I can sense it. I was saying it seemed like a waste of time. Do you know that we avoid wearing jeans? If you have a case in the court, you wear suits or wear formal wears, formal, you dress formal. You have a case, simple civil cases, because you're going to meet the judge and you're going to write a simple traffic offense. They will advise you. You understand? We would advise you, if you're coming for such things, you should dress decent. Judge because sometimes they use their discretion and also show me who you are. Show me your clinical and I'll tell you who you are.
Yeah.
Well, when you dress formally and you look very decent and you talk, trust me, the judge will use his discretion to
rate you,
decide something that most likely favor you, and that's what also applies to having pleas in the court of law. You are not meant to be chewing gum. Your appearance counts a lot and matters a lot. That's wrong. Shebi mo ti sọ fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀ mo ní ìwà yẹn kò dáa.
I'm so sorry with all due respect. I only see two people. Sawahab, who stood his ground on so many things.
Okay.
My magistrate, who is, my lord in the courts, but, Tabadeba Association, Ogamoge, he stood. And he was able to use that seniority to overrule a lot of things. Because a lot of lawyers were even standing up and want to speak before he speaks. He would look at them and say, are you telling me to sit down before you speak? That will quietly sit down. So, if you don't have, lawyers of those Al-Qaeda in this side of the country, you might likely get oppressed. I won't say oppressed, but you can be downplayed.
Yes, you even get wishy-washy decision.
Yes.
Do you understand? Wishy-washy decision because seniority also plays a role or played a role. He was able, I think that is why he doesn't send people, he comes in person. Plays a role.
Exactly. And that was why I was saying then that Odumosu's daughter cannot represent this case, because this case is a high profile case and needs And you see, let me tell you one thing. It is still being treated, it is still being downplayed, even with the fact that is a Sano. Can you see how they are still handling this issue? It is still being downplayed. Talk less of a junior, a baby lawyer. Do you get what I mean? So I'm not impressed with the way they are doing that inquest.
From what I see from Darosha's testimony,
yeah, please, go ahead.
He contradicted himself, and they have nailed him everywhere with no noise yet. Because I know that in the final address to the courts, all these points will be siphoned and will be laid before the courts. Because their testimonies do not align in any way. They were Darosha in according to my own opinion. I'm not saying anything else. The script behind is pin this death on Prime Boy. Then another lawyer now asking, what is your relationship you and Prime Boy. He said when they were much younger, Emma go. Another place where he nailed himself. And that is why I said we should give little respect to these lawyers. While it might not appear like they are doing, you see, they have set intelligent questions that by the time they bring out their point, they must shout their points. And what is the relationship between you and Prime Boy? He said when they were much younger, they said that they have been rolling together as boys on the street. Listen, they now said, how many times has he witnessed Prime Boy and Mohbad fight before? When it comes to physical, he mentioned 2. He said one when they were about 6 years old. Then another one when he was staying in his former place in Osaka, London. He said Prime Boy is the only one that has the guts and effrontery to look into Mohbad's eyes and talk to him that nobody has that liver. This is accrediting the fact that Mohbad fue no ọmọ Èkìtì ní kì í ṣe ẹran rírọ̀. Ẹ má kàn jẹ́ ká jókòó kán máa sọ fún wa pé dọ̀dọ̀yọ̀ ni. Wọ́n ní Prime Boy is only Prime Boy that has that audacity to look into Mohbad.
And correct him.
That means that he was like a demigod.
Yes.
That whatever could have been, this is my own conclusion. Whatever could have subdued Mohbad must have been something
bigger.
Let me say supernatural. Because the guy himself is not a gentle guy. Ọmọ bàbá ẹ̀ ni ọmọ Èkìtì ni. Agidigbo. It was only Prime Boy that can look into his eyes. So they said, do they normally fight? No. But I see that Darosha does not only beef or like Prime Boy like that.
Yes, because he's the only one that is able to tame Mohbad.
Have shown traits of rivalry.
Yes.
I think there's this rivalry. It might not be outright hate, but there's this rivalry of Mohbad's attention by Darosha. That is my own assessment. And I stand by my own opinion. So this rivalry is what is between them. Not because Prime Boy has done anything. He want to call close to this level. He want to call to this level. That's what I think. So they've asked them critical question. They have been friends since they were 6. They didn't fight. They fight like 2 or 3 times, which is normal. Even the tongue and the teeth, as close as they are, they fight.
Exactly.
So husband and wife that sleep on the same bed and sleep with themselves, they fight.
Exactly.
Which is normal. But they were able to establish that when they have disagreement, is this awful or verbal? Most times verbal, not very. And he said they were crowd. They were able to establish that there were other eyewitnesses there as well. So that was the end of what's it called? Darosha's whatever, and he stood down. Then the court now deliberated of the next date. If they wanted to give it October 4th, but Samuel said it wasn't available, so they eventually picked September 30th. While we were in the court, I would want to say something to everybody. You see, the facts that we are looking for, the answers that we need, is already with us. And I will tell you why I said so. You see, by the time they lay the facts of the testimonies of all these witnesses together, it is very clear there are elements people. All of them. And
Black Roses, that's a lie. Sorry to bear. That's a lie. Pride Boy can't say that. Even the mother, Pride Boy can never tell you that they met in 2020. Please go away from here. Stop carrying information that is not true. They never met in 2020. That Pride Boy can't say that. How can they say that they met 2020? I better go and sit down, Jare. Come, Mama, look here, Mama. Go ahead. Stop misleading people, Joe.
I will tell you what I observed in everybody.
Please go ahead.
There's this attitude problem that all the witnesses or all the concerned parties, whether families, are taking this issue like a pinch of salt.
True. Exactly.
Then number two, a lot of people, all of them are trying to protect their own.
Exactly.
Fonashade sat in front of me in the court, and I know she might be on this live. All her interest is about protecting Darosha. And I wouldn't say she should not, because it's family and blood they say is thicker than water.
Oh, sure.
But I think we should let all of them be. If you want to let. Let's look for justice. This is now my own recommendation. I'm summarizing my facts.
And in all of this, please, before you summarize, in all of this, Darosha did not mention the fight between Wunmi and Mohbad.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Spending said, "Woja nínú mọ́tò." Remember that Darosha is meant to be in that same car. Oh. Woja nínú mọ́tò débi pé wọ́n fẹ́ ju ọmọ dànù. They even driver gan ni pé ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ kó bá òun ni.
Wọ́n bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ yèyé. Wọ́n bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní so Mohbad àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ ọjà. Ó ní wọ́n ní argument. Ó ní kí ni nǹkan tó argue lé lórí. Ó ní wájú ló ń jókòó sí òun ò gbọ́.
Wow. Excuse me, before you talk anything.
Somebody will be arguing behind you and you will say you did not
please, hear. All these people, ṣáà máa kó báàgì yín. Ìwọ̀n bá tẹ̀lé ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn òbí yín kẹ́ ṣe. Bó jẹ́ kissing ni. Darosha bó jẹ́ pé ó máa fún gẹ̀ yẹn lóyún. Gbogbo yín you are going to jail. Gbogbo yín pátá, you are going to jail. Ẹ jẹ́ n kà yí tẹ̀ ń lọ sí jail. Wunmi, one. Darosha, mo ti fi ẹ́ sí òkè because you are related to Mohbad. Two.
Adura.
Spending. Three. Adura. Four. Ẹ̀kọ́ṣà lọ jẹ nǹkan tó bá wù yín. Gbogbo yín lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ẹ̀yin lẹ pa Mohbad. Ẹ̀yin lẹ pa Mohbad. Ó dẹ̀ dùn mí pé èyí tó jẹ́ ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ wà bẹ́ẹ̀. I now understand. Mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí pé Mohbad. No wonder. Till Mohbad is not giving is making everybody not to sleep because ikú ilé ló kú ẹ̀yin tá pè yìí ẹ̀yin lẹ pa Mohbad. Nurse Fèyí Ṣará ìyẹn ò wá sí court lẹ́nìí àná gbọ́ information ṣé ti rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣé gbogbo yín ti ń rí I hope people are saying you people get your things ready ẹ̀ ń lọ sẹ́wọ̀n.
àní sáwà á bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n bèèrè lọ́wọ́ Darosha so nígbà tó gbọ́ pé èèyàn kan kí wọ́n bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ṣé ikú Mohbad wọ́n ní ṣé
ẹ̀ ń lọ sẹ́wọ̀n.
ó ṣọ̀kẹ̀ wọ́n bí ní nǹkan mẹ́ta wọ́n ní ṣó surprise ẹ̀ ṣó ṣọ̀kẹ̀ àbí ó expected. Ó ní ó wà disbelieving òun ò believe ẹ̀. Okay, mo gbàgbé aspect kan jẹ́ sáré sọ kí tó rán náà. Ó lóun ò believe ẹ̀. Ó wá ní òkè so nígbà tó ò believe pé ó lè kú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó wá curious láti mọ ikú tó pa á. Ó ní òun gbà tẹ́ pé
tó ń fún gbogbo yín ló ń jẹjẹ.
àwọn ti lọ pàtí àwọn ti lọ kọ statement àwọn
my boy.
But kó tó di pé ọlọ́pàá wá ló ṣe mọ̀. So nígbà tí mo bá di nurse, wọ́n ní ṣe kò rí nurse yẹn. Ó ní òun rí ní hospital. I saw the nurse at the hospital. So bú sọ, béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ó wá ní the nurse told him that he gave Mohbad 3 injections. 3 tonyanyan, which one and which one? He said that he can't remember, but he remembered tetanus is one of them. He gave Mohbad tetanus injection. And was it the injection? It was because they told him the injection led to him convulsing. So the question is, so he just took it like that. That was what the lawyer insinuated. So he just took it like that. Injection at all.
And they were saying it was ear infection.
Lies Darosha told about Baba. You see, people are saying that when Iya Mohbad went to greet Baba Mohbad, and Baba Mohbad threw his face away. Kudi, we are all human. When you now see that the younger brother of your wife or your ex-wife is still lying against
Jayan ò lè tán. Èmi tí mo tiẹ̀ ń sunkún pé ìjà yẹn ò lè tán. Àwọn Darosha ló pa Mohbad. Darosha ìwọ ló pa Mohbad. Ẹ̀yin wo gbogbo yín lẹ pa Mohbad. Spending ò ń lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Gbogbo yín Wunmi gbogbo yín máa lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Èyí tí Darosha wá lọ sọ lẹ́nìí kí gbogbo yín tẹ́ ṣe wà pọ̀ yẹn ẹ dẹ̀ pa irọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí gbogbo yín sọ different. Kò yẹ ká máa waste time. Ẹ ń lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ìwọ Darosha lọ fún ìyàwó ẹ̀ lóyún. Kọ́ndé máa ríyàn tó máa ṣẹ̀yìn ẹ. Ẹ ń lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n. Gbogbo yín lẹ máa lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. You are going to jail. You are going to the Adura. Orin tó ń kọ yẹn wà lọ kọ́ ní ẹ̀wọ̀n. Gbogbo yín. Ẹ ń lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ẹ̀yin lẹ pa Mohbad. Ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dá mi lójú from all what you have said, because I wanted somebody that will give me exactly what Darosha noted ní hope pé lẹ́ni ẹ ń lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n. Wọ́n máa gbé yín lọ sí àwọn ibì kan. Wọ́n á fi iron wọ́n máa fi jó oko yín. Ìwọ Darosha ìwọ kí lorúkọ Spending àti Adura wọ́n máa fi iron sínú oko yín. Ẹ máa sọ òótọ́ sìn òótọ́ yín ẹ máa sọ ẹ máa wá lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ẹ̀wọ̀n yá ẹ tètè máa gbéra jìkẹ́ gbéra ó yá ẹ̀wọ̀n yá inú ti bí mi finally sìn mi ò mọ̀ pé Darosha aṣọ tí ẹ̀ ti Mohbad tó yìí apààyàn ní gbogbo yín no need mọ́ bàbá Mohbad ò ní ìjà àti parí ìjà pẹ̀lú ìyá Mohbad kankan mọ́ kò ní ìdì mọ́. Mo ń support ni mo ń sunkún lẹ́ni pé Olúwa ṣeun pé Fọláṣadé mo tún praise Fọláṣadé gbogbo yín apààyàn ní gbogbo yín mi ò tiẹ̀ kan yín kankan lé mọ́. Ẹ̀yin lẹ pa Mohbad. Ẹ fi mí sílẹ̀ Mr. King. Àwọn people yìí ló pa Mohbad. Àwọn people yìí ló pa Mohbad Mr. King. Àwọn people yìí ló pa Mohbad. Continue Bíọ́dún ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ká mi lára ni Bíọ́dún continue má bínú ọkọ mi continue oko yín wọ́n lọ fi yín sínú túbú wọ́n máa fi ayọ̀ sínú oko yín wọ́n máa ṣe yín bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe àwọn tó pààyàn wọ́n dẹ̀ máa sentence yín sí ẹ̀wọ̀n gbére torí ẹni tó bá pààyàn nílẹ̀ Saudi ikú náà ní tiẹ̀ wọ́n máa pa gbogbo yín ni a máa fún yín capital punishment. Yes, because nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ẹ pa Mohbad àṣírí gbogbo yín ti tú. Continue má bínú Bíọ́dún sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bí mo ṣe ń gbọ́ mo fẹ́.
My people, the truth is that the testimony or the inquest that I call it testimony or whatever that Darosha went today, all of them that have been to this Coroner inquest, they have all said different things. So that is why Kudi was so upset, because all the 4 of them and they talk different their statements, the statements or the testimonies or whatever it's called that they gave to the courthouse does not correlate at all. It does not match. It does not match Adura's. It does not match Spending. It does not match Wunmi. the Black Widow. So all their statement is different. So all four of them, if they don't come out and just say the truth now and take a plea deal, they might end up in kirikiri. But people, please share this video. The next part is coming. Thank you. Please share and subscribe. God bless you all.